Alright guys, what is up? We are playing um Modern High Tides. It's Heartbeat of the Spring combo. Make a bunch of mana and Blue Sun Zenith your opponent to death. So this hand's kinda bad. Just because you have double Blue Sun Zenith. That's kinda like not what you want. But I think it's fine. I think Forest Search for Tomorrow will do work. So we'll keep this. So my opponent might have DC'd. See, like, this crap's been happening to me all day. And it happened all like last week pretty much. It's just kind of irritating. It could be another person who's, recording videos, which is kind of cool, but I doubt it. So yeah, so we go turn one, search for tomorrow. Hopefully our best next draw would be secure Tribe Elder, and then we can Tribe Elder. Okay, cool. We have an opponent. We will spin this. Absence Builder. Okay, this is interesting. So now we play Islands Go, because the plan for next turn is to draw or to grab an islands, and then we can transmute for a ramp spell. So this looks like maybe a Selesnya aggro list. Okay, so I can transmute for secure Tribe Elder, which doesn't seem bad. This could be like that taxes list also. God, that list is so annoying to play against. Can't draw more than one card each turn, can't search your library, all that stuff. But it doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like this might be like a budget Selesnya aggro list. Because I don't know why you'd play vanilla 3-3 when you could play like Fleece Mainline that's a vanilla 3-3 with an upside. These are the questions I ask, and sometimes I'm wrong. So drawing a land wouldn't be bad, because you could transmute Drift to Phantasms for a Heartbeat, and then I could try to combo off next turn. Be a solid turn 4 kill. I need to buy an Emrakul for this deck, because it's much easier to just hardcast Emrakul and win. Especially because I just played against the mill deck, and I lost, and I'm just like, what the heck? Well, I lost the game, and that's just like win the match, lose the game. I didn't appreciate it. I just thought that it was no bueno. If I don't draw a land, I'm kind of SOL. I drew a land, but now I have to discard 2 cards. Decisions. I think I keep Rude Awakening. I think I can actually. I can't double Blue Sun Zenith. Because, like, I could get Eternal Witness, but I think I just Blue Sun Zenith, Rude Awakening, and just go for a longer game, is what it looks like. I'm sure hitting my microphone does not sound good. I'm gonna have to rewatch this video. So yeah, you are essentially just trying to hit your land drop every turn, and then heartbeat to start creating massive amounts of mana. The only problem is that we don't have time spiral. If we had time spiral, this deck would be tier 1, and that's why it's not. Because all you need would be 3 mana, or yeah, like 3 mana to go off. Because you play heartbeat, cast time spiral, game would pretty much be over after that. Because you draw 7, probably just start playing more heartbeats, more tutor effects, more draw spells. Okay, so not misclick this time. Hit OK. He gets effects. +2/+2 and tramples. So I'm gonna take 5. Totally fine. So I think if he taps out, well, even if he doesn't tap out, I think next turn I just go for it. That makes it a lot easier to go for too. So heartbeat, that gives me double blue and triple green. Okay. So 6 mana, transmute this, grab early harvest myself, tap, only 4 mana to play this heartbeat. Generate a bunch of mana, transmute this, pay 1, grab early harvest myself. So now what we're doing is we're generating a bunch of mana, we're going to draw a bunch of cards, and it's going to be pretty much impossible for us to fizzle. You always have to keep 3 mana, you need double blue at least. I like to go 3/3, just cause, you know, better be safe than sorry. And then hit okay. So see, now we've got early harvest, everything we need to combo off. So we can play this to generate more mana, which is always relevant. Early harvest ourselves. Oh, before I do that, untap. See, that's why this would also be a lot easier if we just played Emrakul, because then we just draw Emrakul win. Early harvest ourselves. I want to try to win without using my graveyard at all, just because whenever you use your graveyard, your opponent brings in graveyard hate, which isn't impossible, but it, you know, it makes it a little harder. He has 49 cards left in his library, so 49 plus 6 is 55. I don't have 55 mana, I have 49 mana, so I will go ahead and transmute, grab Blue Sun Zenith, and then I'll play Eternal Witness, getting back an early harvest. So this is just to generate more mana. Untap all my lands. And then Blue Sun Zenith my opponent for game. It's a lot easier if you have a fireball, but I like having something that shuffles back into the deck. And like, if you're playing against somebody who had blue, you would leave 8 mana at least. Well, not 8. Anywhere from 8 to about 14, because you want to be able to time reversal plus transmute if you don't draw a untapped, or not untapped, early harvest effect. And the reason I say like at least 10 is because you need, like, you can Time Reversal and then draw a Rude Awakening or an Early Harvest, and then that will be both ways to untap your lands, or you can use um, Time Reversal and then 14 mana, Transmute, Drift of Phantasms to get Early Harvest, or you can Compulsive Research to try to find something. So, like, you should usually just go for Exacxes. Oh, excuse me. Exacxes or just 1 over Exacxes. My opponent said that was awesome. So, excuse me. So I think this is fine. Yeah, and the deck did only cost like $15. I think Heartbeats, all 4 of them were $1. So this is gonna be land go because I have nothing to do. The bad thing about the deck is that there's so many cards that just it makes your deck better. So you don't really sideboard out or sideboard in and out a lot of cards. You just kind of pretty much play the deck as is. You don't really need a sideboard because there's just multiple ways to win. You just have to play different whenever your opponent plays Graveyard Hate and et cetera, et cetera. Um, yeah, I mean, if your opponent plays Graveyard Hate, it's always easier to side out Eternal Witness or like Time Reversals to bring in like Crossing Grips or something to destroy like Rest in Peace and Tormod's Crypts and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if you gave it Trample. Yeah, I'll just sack it still. And since not Heartbeat, since Early Harvest says um, what does Early Harvest say? Since Early Harvest has basic lands, that's the reason why I'm not playing like breeding pools and stuff. I was actually thinking about switching it to all Rude Awakenings and then a few Early Harvests to play a little better mana fixing. Because, you do still get a lot of basics with your Secure Tribe Elders and stuff. So, that seems alright. I've kind of got a list that I want to brew up. It's actually not going to cost a bunch more money. The most expensive part is going to be the Misty Rainforests, I believe. Yeah, and then an Emrakul. Like I was telling that guy, you can put Emrakul in the deck and make it better. So we will grab a forest. The deck is very forest hungry. There's no reason for it to get anything else. Then I got 5 mana, so I can Eternal Witness, grab back Secure Tribe Elder, play it. Or I can just combo off this turn, I think. Yeah, this one's kind of risky. This would be a turn 4 or turn 5. I think this is turn 4. Which, you can't really ask for much more. And then we can Compulsive Research and Rude Awakening. I'm gonna Um, and just common courtesy. This guy seems like a nice guy. He's sitting through watching it, so I'll go ahead and let him know that this isn't a guaranteed win on my side of the board. So I don't want him to just auto concede. I think I'll discard my land because I think I've played a card or a land this turn. So, but yeah, I think that pretty much solidifies the game right there. So then we will transmute this. We'll pay a green. I can grab early harvest, or I can grab another heartbeat. It's probably better to grab heartbeat, but I probably should have thought of that beforehand. That's kind of another slight misplay is you have to know what you're gonna get because I've already tapped out, and there's no reason to really do that. Oh, I can't grab that. So grab heartbeat. Um, keep up some blue mana. So let's see, I've got 5. So I'd have to 1, 2, 3. I have to get pretty unlucky, I think, to fizzle out. I think I might have got greedy with the heartbeat, but I think that was the correct way to go. So then, yeah, I can play land. I can cast a Search for Tomorrow, which is essentially free. Island. Undo. Play Secure Tribe Elder. And I think it might be easier to just pass turn and win next turn. Because, like, this is 7, so, I mean, it's close. To try to guarantee it, I will grab Secure Tribe Elder, and then I will cast it. And then I will pass turn. I think I might have been able to win if I got greedy and played another time reversal, but I don't think that would have been the correct play. I think what I'm doing right now is correct. Shaw the Bold. So yeah. So I mean the deck is really powerful. Turn 4 doesn't require like a perfect draw, but your deck is really resilient to discards and stuff because you have just so many tutor effects. Because if you have a land with a Muddle the Mixture and a Drift of Phantasms with any 3 lands and ramp spells, like as long as you have one of one color or one of each color, you should be fine. And I think maybe going forward, that's a lot of land that he's tapping. That maybe going and focusing on more early game ramp for turn 4 kills might be better. But the Search for Tomorrows are really nice whenever you're comboing off. Like right there is a free spell, and it thin my deck. So if I time reversaled, it'd be better. Now depending on what he does here, I could just lose. Eldrazi Monument. Wow. Flying and indestructible. So now he needs to be able to give him an additional +5/+5. Selesnya Charm. Okay, so that's 12. I think another Eldrazi Monument would be not enough. Okay, he doesn't have haste. So yeah, I can muddle the mixture. Well, I don't even need to. Um, Okay, so I can't block. I go to 3. I'm sure. I don't know what he means by that. Um, so yeah, like if I was in a position where I was gonna be dead next turn, and like since I didn't see much of his deck last game, I couldn't really make the correct assumption whether or not he had enough to kill me. But this should pretty much guarantee game. Um, so for 2 mana spells, I don't really have a lot. I guess I can grab another Secure Tribe Elder and thin my deck and then Time Reversal, but I think that might be getting a little too greedy as well. So I think what I'm going to do is just Time Reversal to start with. I could Weird Harvest and generate a bunch of mana and then Time Reversal, which might not be too bad either. There's multiple lines that you could be that I can take, and I think I'm gonna go with my gut and just try Time Reversal since I get to draw a million cards, and I'll play another Heartbeat. So actually, maybe now it's better to just Weird Harvest. Um, my opponent has no cards in his graveyard, so I think the best play would be to Weird Harvest and to get all the cards out of my deck that I can. So let's see, I can generate 4, alright, 4 for each of them, so 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Generate 32 mana. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think that should be game then. So Weird Harvest for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures left in my deck. Maybe 6, but I don't think I want the other Secure Tribe Elder. Let's see. 2 Eternal Witnesses, so that's 1, 2, and then 4, so 5 creatures, or 4, 6 creatures. But I only need Eternal Witness and Quadruple Drift. So then, yeah. And see, like with Emrakul, I could just Weird Harvest right now for 1, cast Emrakul, take an extra turn, attack him, um, and I would assume would be game, but it might not. So then Drift. Oh, that's Search for Tomorrow. Okay, so I was off because I thought Search for Tomorrow was Drift of or Secure Tribe Elder. So then Transmute, pay 1. This is gonna grab Early Harvest, and then I can double Early Harvest, and that would mill him out. So pay 1. So I'm not really picky on what colors I'm using right now, because even if he had a counterspell for this one, I would be able to transmute and search again. So I can't grab. I couldn't grab Blue Sun's Zenith right there because I was a mana short, because I had 51 mana, and that would. Well, I mean, I guess I'd dome him for. No, that wouldn't dome him for exactly 48. I was 3 mana short because of the transmute. And then transmute for Blue Sun Zenith and good game. So yeah, so yeah, that was a good game, kind of demonstrating how the deck works. That was a 2-0, I believe. You can see that it's a pretty consistent deck. It's alright, and it's decent to any sort of hand disruption. So yeah, I'd give you some closing statements, but I'm kind of busy. Well, not kind of busy, but I was gonna, help this guy out and give him the deck list and everything. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that. I will post some more videos And for the record, this deck does beat pods sometimes. It's like 50-50 depending on what I draw, so it's not bad. Anyways, guys, I will see you later.